Woo! What's up, y'all? This is Infinite Jeff, page 289. Let's go. Oren had been playing, eating, sleeping, and excreting competitive tennis since his racket was bigger than he was. He said he realized he had, at 18, become exactly as fine a tennis player as he was ever destined to be. The prospect of further improvement, a crucial carrot that Schitt and the ETA staff were expert at dangling, had disappeared at a fourth-rate tennis program whose coach had a poster of Bill Tilden in his office and offered critique on the level of bend your knees and watch the ball. This was all actually true, the burnt-out part, the totally swallowable as far as the from tennis part went, but Oren had a harder time explaining the decision's to football component, partly because he had only the vaguest understanding of U.S. football's rules, tactics, and non-metric venue. He had, in fact, never once touched a real pebbled leather football before, and like most serious tennis players, had always found the misshapen ball's schizoid bounces disorienting and upsetting to look at. In fact, the decision had very little to do with football at all, or with the reason Oren ended up starting to give before Avril all but demanded that he stop feeling in any way pressured or compelled to do anything more than ask for their utter and unqualified support of whatever actions he felt his personal happiness required, which is what she did when he started a slightly lyrical thing about the crash of pads and sis-boom-ba of pep squad and ambience of male bonding and smell of dewy turf at Nickerson Field at dawn when he showed up to watch the sprinklers come on and turn the lemon wedge of risen sun into plumed rainbows of refraction. The refracting sprinklers part was actually true, and that he liked it. The rest had been fiction. The real football reason, in all its inevitable real reason banality, was that over the course of weeks of dawns of watching the auto sprinklers and the pep squad, which really did practice at dawn, Oren had developed a horrible schoolboy-grade crush. Complete with dilated pupils and weak knees, for a certain big-haired sophomore baton twirler he watched twirl and strut from a distance through the diffracted spectrum of the plumed sprinklers, all the way across the field's dewy turf. A twirler who had attended a few of the all-athletic team mixers Oren and his strabismic BU doubles partner had gone to, and who danced the same way she twirled and involved mass pep, which is to say, in a way that seemed to turn everything solid into Oren's body watery and distant and oddly refracted. Strabismic. Abnormal alignment of the eyes, a condition of having a squint, is strabismus. Okay. Oren Incandenza, who, like many children of raging alcoholics and OCD sufferers, had internal addictive sexuality issues, had already drawn idle little sideways eights on the postcoital flanks of a dozen BU coeds. Nice. Crush it. But this was different. He'd been smitten before, but not decapitated. He lay on his bed in the autumn PMs during the tennis coach's required nap time, squeezing a tennis ball and talking for hours about his twirling sprinkler-obscured sophomore, while his doubles partner lay way on the other side of the huge bed looking simultaneously at Oren and at the northeast leaves changing color in the trees outside the window. The schoolboy epithet they'd... All right, that was page number 289. I think I said that before, but if I didn't, 289 of this book, Infinite Jest. And yeah, I'm going to start to make a little lunch for myself. I was like, maybe I should get some McDonald's on the way into work, but I'm like, hey, I don't need McDonald's. B, I got food at home I really should eat, and I don't know, the French onion soup and garlic breads that I'm going to dip in it sound good to me, so. Page 289. Have a great night. I love you all.